another amazing song by him. I'm enjoying learning these songs. This is totally outside of my comfort zone. I don't play my acoustic kind of like this, so but I play by ear and by feel. So I'm always every 3 or 4 months finding someone new to bring into my playing soul, right? And I'm addicted to Stephen Wilson Jr. and his songs. And I know it's some weird tunings, and he's such a unique guitar player. And I'm having so much fun learning these songs, and obviously everyone else is too, because they know how unique this is, and it's so much fun to go outside of your comfort zone, right? That's what music is about, right? So the other 3 songs I did, you guys know what they are, most of you anyway, are in this weird C tuning. Well, not weird, it's an open C. This is a weird tuning. You know, I do some research, I read what people say the tunings are, and then I go and play with him, and then I disagree, and I keep searching until I find it. So I know he has 2 acoustics on stage. Maybe one is tuned like this, the other one is tuned to the C. I don't really know. I'm learning and discovering all this, just like you guys are. Well, many of you are. Anyway, I know he's been out for a few years, but he's starting to blow up a little bit. So the tuning we have here is D, F, B flat. May say A sharp on your tuner like it does mine. F, A, D. I laugh. This is a really weird open D tuning. I don't know exactly what it is. Maybe someone can in the comments can say what it would be called. Again, I'm an ear player. Just years of experience, and I enjoy figuring stuff out to recreate stuff, not just get close, right? So I think that's why people enjoy watching my videos. D, F, B flat, F, A, D. All right, and it's a capo on the 3rd fret. Right? What a weird chord. Pretty much, for the most part, before I show you the beginning of it, there's a very easy pattern to this entire song. I don't ever really hear him grab his thin E string the whole time. Well, I know it's tuned differently, but you know, in standard tuning, I'll talk about frets without my capo, and in standard tuning with the strings, when I talk about what string I'm on, and then I'll give you what fret I'm on. But for the most part, you have, and I think in order to play his power chord, this is when the guitar's tuned like this. This is kind of like an octave higher kind of thing. You're not playing your skinny string, and all the chords are within the top 5 strings. So you have, these are the main shapes. You have 11th fret on the low string, open A string, and then an index finger on the 10th. And you slide the shape down to the 6th fret and the open in the 5th. And then you go to the open string, which is kind of like the octave higher, which would be open 7th fret, and then open 7/7. Right? So you have these, this, right? Now that's what I think he's doing. It's so hard sometimes to see exactly what he's doing, and he sings on top of it. So you know, some of the music some ghost notes kind of disappear in his music. So this is what I see him kind of doing with the top note, and then what I think he'd be doing in order to really dig in when you have to. But he pretty much rocks back and forth, whatever string he's on, to the open G. Right? All right, so now you know the basic pattern. That changes a little bit. Let's just start at the beginning of the riff. So it's a slide into the 11th fret, open on the A string, 11 again, and then 12th on the A string with your ring finger, and then twice on the 11th fret, and then on the 10th. Slide this pattern down to the 6th fret from here, but pluck while you're up here and go, so you get that slide down and do the same pattern. going to play the open string. It's a similar picking pattern, but you're going to go. No, I'm sorry, it's the same. Same. It's the exact same pattern with your fingers and the plucking. And then you go to the open string, 7th fret on the A, and then grab the 10th fret with your pinky on the D string. Right? So the trick to this is he's also accenting when he's really digging into it. So that was a backwards pick and a downwards pick, if you notice. And you know, just to accent, you're in this chord. Sometimes you're playing single strings, sometimes you're digging into the multiple strings, but you can always hit the multiple strings when you want to really dig into it. And then, so up to that point, let's play that over. Play it really slow. I know I threw a lot at you. And then to enter the riff again, you have to hit this note, which is the 10th on the A string, and then start the riff over. So it's a weird transition. That up a little bit. It's hard to play slow. There you go. Right? And he plays it pretty quickly. Right into the next part twice here before it starts. And then you're back into the shape that I showed you in the beginning of the song. So when he ends that one riff, you know, right here. So the pattern for the verse is the 6th fret, and again, you can just use a single string and then rock back and forth. That's pretty much the root, but you're gonna get yourself into trouble hitting some of the other wrong strings. So in order to kind of have a full chord at all times while you're playing this riff, that's why I gave you the shape of what I think he's doing, which would be this. That way if you hit the other strings by accident, it doesn't throw the chord off. Right? And that's why, and then every now and then he does. He really digs into it, right? So I think he just stays in that position while he's playing everything. So the pattern for the verse is the 6, open 5, 11, open 10, open 7, 7. Right? So and it plays it in this pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 6 of them. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then when he ends that whole bar, it's the 10th on the A and the 9th on the D. Open G. Right? He does that twice and then starts his patterns over again. And then, but you'll notice the second time through, he's really digging in. only does once at the end of his bar, his whole bar in the verse. Then once the chorus starts, he ends every pattern with that spot. And then once the chorus starts, the pattern changes. It goes from and then this every time. Right? So the verse is and then once he starts the chorus, it's and then ends with one of these every time. I love these songs. Again, you can listen to this song and take those pieces and piece the whole song together. There's this one spot in between the verses where he's like, he does a little bit of early hop there, but those are all the pieces of the song, and you can play along with it. Just at least I gave you in the get this video. People that want to learn how to play the song in the general direction and the actual tuning that he's in. Again, this entire video is my interpretation of what I see, what I see him doing with his fingers on the strings and tuning the guitar to recreate what I see, right? Along with watching what other people think. And then after a while, I'm playing with it. I'm like, yeah, this is what he's doing. So again, you'd have to sit next to him to get it 100%. But thank you everybody for watching my videos. My channel's small. Again, I make no money from this channel. This is just about me sharing music with the world, and everybody's been so kind with these lesson videos, so I'm just going to keep them coming. Not only that, I'm having a blast learning his vibe and style on the guitar, and he's such a good songwriter. So I'm going to try to make a lesson video and then actually do like a cover video of every song. I definitely don't have his voice, but it's all good fun. And thank you everybody for watching my channel. And thanks, Steven Wilson Jr., for being an amazing songwriter. Thanks.